Here we go. All right, looks like David Coker. Well, he was here. All right.
I have done all the things.
Knock that down. All right, let's see what we do get going tonight. Hope everybody's having a good day. If you're in here, say hey. I know that you're here. Brandon, what's going on, buddy? How you been? Long time no see. Hope life's treating you good. Marlboro Man, what's up, bro? Hope everybody's having a good evening. Let's see if I can get this. Okay. You surviving, huh? I know, man. I know the feeling. I'll be glad when, I love turkey season. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to go that often. I've only been once this year so far. Maybe next weekend. We'll see how things go. But I hadn't even been fishing yet, man. I've been working. You trying to kill a turkey before the season ends? Yeah, you and me both. I just ain't had time, man. I've had either been sick or I've been taking care of family and having the grandbaby here, which I don't mind doing. And trust me, I don't mind at all. But it just seemed like it all hit me this year. So I want to get back out there, go sit in the woods for a little while. I was hoping I could show you all the new puppy, but I think she's in the other room right now sleeping. She may come by here. No turkey hunting this year and probably won't get to fish until June. I hope everything's okay, buddy. I hope Hunter Coker, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in, bro. Speaking of, now Hunter doesn't have a channel or anything. He just happens to be one of my subscribers. Actually lives, when it come to find out, lives about 6 miles down the road from me. I got to meet him for the first time today. That was pretty cool. As soon as I got off work, I ran over to their house and hung out with him for a little while, him and his daddy, David, and talked a little bit, and it was good to meet you, bro. It really was. I had a good time out there. Got to show off the pup. Tina, what's going on? Appreciate you coming in, Tina. Oh, man. Excuse me. Maybe a puppy show off when more people jump in. Yeah. She was in here a little while ago and then she paddled off somewhere and she's probably in another room going back to sleep. Mark J. Larson, what's going on, bro? How y'all doing? Hope all is well. Yes, sir. We're going to get together. We sure will. That's not a problem. As soon as I get this turkey season over with, I'm going to start fishing a lot more. That's the plan anyway. Craig, what's going on, my brother? But I do have a few things that we're going to want to get some more people in here I'd like to talk about. Y'all share it out if you can. I'd appreciate it. You know, I don't normally ask that often, but, you know, I'm asking tonight. Share it out. Just try to get some people in here tonight. Have some fun. So I got a question, though. I'm going to ask the 7 people that are in here. Charles Holden, how you doing? Just out of curiosity, if I was to start putting out hats, I was just wondering who all would purchase one. Just out of curiosity, just out of who is here, because I'm really, I'm there. I'm going to be getting some, not many at first, just a handful, just to see how it works. I'm just kind of curious. And I'll show you the hat. Appreciate it, Brandon. This is the hat. How's that? What do y'all think about that? What do y'all think about that hat? Oop, oop. I'm just asking, just kind of curious, because I am. I was thinking, a while back that I wasn't going to do any merchandise for a while, but I'm thinking about branching out just a little bit, just a little bit here and there, right? Just kind of start off with some hats and see how it goes. It has my name on it. We got my name on it. Just kind of pulling around with the idea. Got a guy that's going to be already working on it. But I'm just kind of curious, how am I only going to sell 7 or 10 or 12 or that's it. So I don't want to buy a whole lot. I just kind of want to get a handful and see how it rolls. Just see how it rolls. But it's kind of like this one here with the mesh back, snap locks on the back. It's going to have the brown front. This is a leather patch. Mine will also be a leather patch. The guy that made this hat for somebody else, this is what he did. So party at SOB to pass the hats out. All right, you got me on that one. SOB. Well, I know what I think it stands for, When I was in the Marine Corps, it stood for Special Operations Branch. Oh, the Sumter Original Brewery downtown. Yeah, I think it is. I have never been in there. I have never been there at all. Not one time. I don't go out that much. I'm a homebody from the word go, man. you know, if I'm either here in front of y'all during a live stream or I am, you know, just hanging out in front of the TV with my wife and watching TV and that kind of stuff, south of the border. As long as it ain't Budweiser, right? We'll stop that there, but as long as it ain't Budweiser, I'm good. But I am I've got some ideas for one design that I'm looking at for a t-shirt. I know, you know, one already for a t-shirt, and you know, I haven't jumped that ditch yet because you know you got to get so many, you know, you got to get sizes. You got to get so many of, you know, small, medium, large, extra large, triple X, 4X. You know, that can kind of get into it. So I may get a handful of shirts done just for myself and then see how people like them and then go from there. But the hats, I'm real happy with what the design that we did and how it's coming, how it looks in the pictures. So I'm definitely going to be doing that. But like I said, it'll be a limited run right now until I can kind of figure out how to set everything up to, you know, open a merch store, because I have no idea how to do that stuff. No idea whatsoever. I do have decals. You know, I do have some of those, you know, that I've been handing out a few of those again. So I got that going on. But we'll see. Yep. Yes, you can. My good buddy, Craig Calder, up in North Carolina, just sent me a text message and asked if he could say something about it. He has a buddy of his who happens to be a preacher, lives right close to Dillon, right close to south of the border. And he builds duck blinds. So build them any way you want them. They're all custom built. So don't ask the price because you won't know until you get it built, right? I mean, it's because it's going to be custom built. So he may be typing something in here in a little bit. So any of the moderators that see that is allowed tonight. So if he wants to type that in, I may have a few pictures. Let me. I got a short video. Let's see if I can. And it doesn't really show it that well. Let me take a look at it real quick.
That's awesome. Hey, you got it fold down on top. The Cadillac.
May have to get some better video, some better pictures. But yeah, he does build them. They're all custom built duck blinds. So however you want it, if you got a piece of private property, you know, that you can build a permanent blind in. What's up, Living? How you doing? If I've missed anybody, I'm sorry. The blinds come with anything you want, lights, heater, cooker, etc. If he posts more stuff, I'll put it up there for a little bit. I have personally not have seen him other than a short video. But I know the guy that builds them, and you know he's going to build quality stuff. That's a given. So who else besides myself and Marble Man have been trying to chase a turkey yet? Just planning an ice fishing trip for Saturday and Sunday in April. Pup's doing good. For all you dog trainers out there, I've trained enough of them in my lifetime. She is 8 weeks old and going on 9 weeks. So I have been just getting her socialized to the house, getting her socialized to the other dogs, getting her socialized outside in the front and backyard. Actually put her on a leash yesterday and started with sit and here. And so we're just starting. Unfortunately, all the funny stuff that she does, I never have a camera around with me. Just got your tags the past week. Okay. Let me see if I can't round her up. Y'all give me a minute. Y'all chat amongst yourselves. Tina, do me a favor. I know that you're one of my moderators in here. Just keep it civil in here. Mark, I know you're the other. Y'all go ahead and if channels, different channels that are in here, post up. I'll get it when I get back. Let me go see if I can find that puppy. Be right back. All right, guys. Here we go. Miss Bougie. She sees herself. Look at her. Yeah. Everybody wants to see you. Everybody's kind of wanting to see you. This is for those who haven't caught the little short videos that I've done on her so far. This is Baroness Von Bougie. Baroness Von Bougie. And we're going to call her Bougie. We may even start a new channel for her, just for the heck of it. What do y'all think? She is a German wire hair pointer. And she's a handful. I'm going to tell you right now. She speaks her mind. When she gets upset, she'll speak her mind. You see yourself right there? No? You see yourself right there? Say, Ted, welcome in. You ready? Oh, she's a mess. I just woke her up from a nap, so she's a little docile. What's up, Scab? How you doing, buddy? Long time no see. Yeah, she's going. We're gonna train her. She's gonna be primarily a duck dog. I don't know if y'all can see her feet, but them some big feet. Them some big feet. But like I said, she's a German wire hair pointer. I have never trained one of these dogs, so this is going to be a learning experience for us. But I've trained enough water dogs that I think that I got an idea. But train her primarily for duck hunting. But if I can get the birds, I'm going to also start working her as an upland dog as well for quail. Am I going to do videos on the training process? Yes. Right now we're just socializing and doing a little bit of fun stuff in the backyard, like rolling a ball and letting her chase it and that kind of stuff. Really not, I mean, it's still training, but it's not, what most people consider formal training. Been riding around in the truck. She wants to get down. Let's see. I think she's going to go in there in the other room with the other dogs. But could you train Colette? Could I train Frank? I could probably train him at an all-you-could-eat buffet. But Wolfsden, what's up? Long time, buddy. But yes, we are. How's potty training going? That little girl's something else, buddy. I'm gonna tell you. She she'll be running full board. Next thing you know, she's squatting. I can't keep up with her, but we're working on it. I mean, trying to get her outside. After every meal, after every nap. She's started today to go to the back door. I'm in my office. This is where I work out of here. This is my home office. And not only do I do YouTube videos here and my other videos, but I work here. I have another computer set up and this is where I work. And she usually stays in here with me when I'm here alone. And I'll see her path, she'll kind of walk off and I'll follow her and she'll, first thing she does is hit the water and then she goes to the back door. So I think she's getting the idea of it, but again, she's just a 8-week, almost 9-week-old pup. So it's we got stock and paper towels right now. But we're definitely gonna be filming her, training, little short videos, that kind of stuff till I get something bigger. Probably when I get the basic obedience, sit, heel, come, stay down pat, then we will start doing little more videos, and that'll come in a couple of months because I'm really not pressing her hard right now on that. But I would say by June-ish, in a couple months, that we should have the sit, heel, come, stay in place. Hopefully we'll be working on those. And once she gets those down pat, then I'll start making a lot more videos of her in the training process. But so in in between that time period, you may see small little shorts, of us playing outside. For those of you who don't know, I am on TikTok now. So it's all, Daddy Duck 365 on TikTok and Instagram. So you'll probably see a lot of shorts on there as well. Little things, some funny, some not, some, whatever. I'm not silly on TikTok. I don't do those silly videos, like maybe one or two. Some people say it's silly, but those kind of things. So, and yeah. But yeah, and to answer your question in a nutshell, Daniel, I'm chasing her around with rolls of paper towels. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Daniel. I'll tell you why. I mean, I'll tell you exactly why I did it, and I don't hold it back from TikTok either. I've already had 3 strikes on me on TikTok, and I even made a TikTok that said TikTok sucked. But the reason I did is for branding purposes and trying to get people interested in my videos that may cross over onto the longer formats into YouTube. That is the only reason I did it. So I really don't care if they ban TikTok. It doesn't bother me one bit, because, I tell people, if you can't find me, if for whatever reason you won't be able to find me here, go to YouTube, go to Instagram. That's where I'm going to be, So that's that. That's why I did it. I don't, and majority of the TikToks that I watch are outdoor related to begin with. So but I will tell you, I had a video that I put on YouTube and I put it on Instagram, and the same video I put it on TikTok. I haven't looked at the numbers lately on YouTube or on Instagram, but I can tell you that on TikTok, I'm over 156,000 views, and it gets viewed daily. Every day it gets viewed, and it gets viewed, it gets shared, it gets liked, it gets commented just about every day. And it's a very simple video that I did on a cork decoy that I got when I was over at John's at Small Water Charters, when I was down there visiting with Billy and them, going duck hunting. And it, like I said, it constantly gets views. Yeah, Daniel, I know what you're saying, man, because I didn't shoot a gun, but I had a gun, and I had some dead ducks, and they slapped the snot out of me. And I've got an account warning now. So, whatever. Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? I guess them Chinese, they don't want the other Chinese knowing that we got all these guns over here, and if they come over here starting a ruckus, it's going to be 1812 again. But so like I said, I don't care. I don't care either way. If they want to ban it, they can ban it. I don't care. Because as far as I'm concerned, I know that on TikTok, the biggest concern that most TikTokers have is their First Amendment right, which I'm 100% for. I believe we should be able to say what we want to when we want to. However, they're saying that our government, wants to shut it down, and that's against our First Amendment right. Well, boys, let me tell y'all something, and girls. China is the TikTok people, wherever they're at, whether in the United States or in China, are suppressing our First Amendment right and our Second Amendment right. So, I don't care either way. Because you kill shit. Exactly, Mark. I don't get it, but like I said, if that's what they want to do, okay, I'll play their game. But I'll just, hey, if you want to see a longer content on this, head over here. But that's how I feel about it, And here's the thing: I've met some pretty cool people on TikTok. I really have. I've met some pretty cool people that are on TikTok, and they're just as American can get. And I like hanging out with them sometimes. I sometimes talk to them, and they're some pretty cool people, just like we got over here, So, but it's not going to hurt my feelings whatsoever. But the whole idea was to brand Daddy Duck and get it branded. Hopefully, bring some more people over to this side for the longer content. And I do have enough subscribers on TikTok where I could do a live TikTok if I want to. I'm not going to. I don't have any plans to do so, because everything I want to talk about is hunting and fishing and, and as Mark says, killing shit. Yeah, you're right, Scab. There's that segment, that has no idea whatsoever what it would be like. And until you've been in a third world country run by a dictator, you'll never know. They will never know. They will never understand it. But like I said, but it's all about. I'll put it to you like this. I don't know if y'all saw the video that I did with the old biscuit maker. Now I got a new biscuit maker. I met them through TikTok. Okay, that's how I met them. The guy that's going to be doing the hats for me. I didn't meet him through TikTok, but I met him in person originally. But started following him on TikTok and Instagram and on YouTube. And speaking of which, all right, I'm gonna have to drop this computer down in a second. Let's see if I can find it so I get it right. If I can find it. Here we go. Tina, if you could do me such a great favor, it would be greatly appreciated. If you could find the YouTube channel East Coast Waterfowl. East Coast Waterfowl. For you guys that are up in North Carolina, they are based out of North Carolina. He has his own line of hats and shirts and cups and all that kind of good stuff. But he also has a YouTube channel called East Coast Waterfowler. They got some really good videos. So for my duck hunting buddies that are in here tonight, go over there and support them. If you go take, you know how to do it, right? We always go over there, we watch the video, and after the video, we like it and we comment on it. Just let him know in the comment that you heard about him from me. That's all I ask. If you're going to comment, but it's East Coast Waterfowl. And this is the guy that I'm getting my hats done. He's the one that's doing my hats for me. So I'm ordering them from him. I was kind of hoping he'd be in here tonight. He may still show up. I don't know. How about this? Thank you, Daniel. Appreciate that. It popped up on my screen as show or hide, and I'm like, what the heck is that about? Anti, what's up, bro? Appreciate you coming in. Oh, that's probably what it was. You're not? You want to be? You are now. Well, you should be now. I thought you were. But Kent has a good channel. Kent Jones is the owner of East Coast Waterfowl, but you don't always see him in the videos. You'll see him in a lot of them. But he's not just the only person. It's like his whole team somebody in that team may do a video kind of thing. Some guys that work for him for the company, they may go out and do a video and then they post it. So it's not always him, but he's in a lot of them. But they're good people. When I talk to him, talk to him at the Sportsman's Classic, and talk to him on the phone about getting hats and stuff. Just an all-around nice guy. Yep. Thanks, everybody. Put it in there. Living, Anti, Mark. Appreciate that. Yeah, I was watching something the other day, Daniel. It was Delta Waterfowl, actually. I was watching one of their videos. And they got a stalled migration going into the Dakotas because y'all been getting so much snow and ice and whatnot that it has stalled out just below the Dakotas. But you're saying they're starting to arrive now? I mean, it's just last week when I watched the video. Of course, it's going to take them a few days to video it and then edit and all that stuff. So I got a video I got to edit tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow night, so I can get it out for Wednesday. 1,000 standing on 30 inches of ice. Wow. Well, as much snow that y'all have gotten in cold weather, that y'all have gotten this winter, we should have a great hatch. I predict a great hatch. There should be potholes filled up all over the pothole country of the United States and in Canada. Everything should be filled up with water. It should be great breeding ground, nesting ground, rather. Third snowiest year in Minnesota history. That is awesome. That's great for us. That's great for everybody, to be honest. Y'all, seriously, if you start getting a snow melt soon and those potholes open up, I hope what my prediction comes true. Me too, Jan. How you doing? Glad you can make it. You missed the puppy. Had her in here for a few minutes till she got bored and decided she wanted to go somewhere else. But if they, the way I'm looking at it is, if those potholes get open, those ducks and geese will nest early, have a good hatch, and they may be able to get away with another, or maybe even a third hatch. And that would be great. And for all you guys that are up north right now, that live up there, and I know trapping season is either over or is getting ready to be over or whatever. But to all my trappers, thank you. Keep catching them egg eaters, man. I know they don't bring in a lot, but the more you catch, the more ducks, turkeys, and deer that we get. We had to see her soon, late due to mowing. Okay. Mississippi River probably has 1 million birds on it by our house. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I could, I would love to be up there, y'all. Seriously, if I had the money, I would be up there right now just photographing and videoing all those ducks and geese. Yeah, we had a cold front come through here this weekend, boy. I'm going to tell you right now, it dropped 40 degrees. I thought I was going to freeze to death. To y'all up north, that ain't much, but for us, man, I was walking around here in long pants and a sweat jacket. Oh, that'd be great. That'd be great. Awesome. That would be awesome. Yeah, I'm hoping. Let's see, the turkey season will end in the end of April. I'm hoping to start fishing then, and then carrying the pup with me. So I won't be getting a lot of fishing done, to be quite honest. I'll be messing around with her. Wait a minute now. Creek in the backyard is so swollen, got trail cam pics of mullet being run by a 3-mile. That's funny. But be getting pictures, be doing stuff with the pup, getting her used to the boat. She's been in it. Of course, on dry land. Just had her while the boat was on the trailer. I let her get in it and let her walk around and sniff stuff. That's part of her training too, because you got to get her used to where she can go and where she can't go. And couple by the end of the month, I think I'm gonna crank the motor up so she doesn't get afraid of that motor and get her used to hearing loud noises. And getting her in and out of the boat, and then maybe take her down to the river and put her in the boat and oh Lord, Anti, please. Keep the trouble hook put away. Yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, putting her in the boat, taking her for a boat ride, short boat ride at first, maybe just right around the boat ramp, kind of thing, and then let her, go for longer trips and whatnot. Hopefully to have some fun and do that kind of thing. I think, there's so much into it. I want her used to everything. You don't want to take a new pup if they've never experienced something and just throw them into the mix without them, knowing what it's about. You got to let them experience stuff. You just can't throw them in the boat and take off and expect them to hunt. You got to let them experience that early stuff. And putting her in the boat in the backyard, and then turning the motor on so she get used to it. Riding around in the truck. I took her for a small drive today. Went over to some friends of mine who are subscribers. I didn't even know them until the other day. I happened to run into one at the Dollar General. I went over to their house today, and I took a little bougie with me, and got to get her used to riding in a truck. She's got to get used to it. Exactly. So yes, her training has started, but not formal, if that makes sense. We were out in the front yard today. I had her on leash. I was making her sit and then having her come to me, of course, having to use the leash. Oh my gosh, Anti. I have not checked the prices for the 16 gauge shells, but a buddy of mine said they went up over $100 for a case. They're like 300 and change. I mean, it's going up. So I would assume that the prices for the 16 gauge are going to go up as well. I was in a store the other day picking up some more. I needed some more Meat Church barbecue rubs, and I happened to run over to the gun section and the ammo section, and they had cases of 16 gauge shells, and they're wanting $15 a box. For number 8s, number 8 lead to shoot doves with, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is getting crazy stupid. So I mean, luckily I still have a good amount of shells right now. I'm not too worried about it. And that all depends on how this year turns out. I mean, if this becomes up a banger, I may be switching out from a 16 to a 12 quick, or going to a 20 or something. It all depends. But for those of y'all that coming in late, I've kind of showed this picture. I'm gonna show it again. I'm going to be I am getting some hats. And I want to know what you think about that. What you think about that hat? That's a leather patch on it. And kind of start getting merch. That kind of thing. Just want to know what y'all's opinions were on it. I'll probably be showing that quite often. Starting off, appreciate that. That is a leather patch. That will be a leather patch, just like this one. The hat is basic. This is the hat that I'm getting. It's a mesh back, snap lock. This is a leather patch here. This is the Waterfowl Company's patch logo. But I'm gonna be getting the hat, the same hat. It's gonna be the same hat. It's just gonna have my patch on it. I'm gonna start off kind of small, see how it goes, and then go from there. Yeah, I know, dude. Jan, the best thing I can tell you is just email me. Just go to my about page on my channel, or just write down right now, daddyduck365@gmail.com, and just email me your address. You talking about? You talking about that right there? Frontier Survival, what's going on? Yeah, I can send you a picture of it. If you can send me your email again, or send me if you'll send me a quick email right now, I can I can email it like quick. We doing good, Frontier. How about yourself? You staying out of trouble? Oh gosh. Let's see here. Oh, that didn't work. I'm ready. What's going on, Bo? Jan saying mushrooms tomorrow. There's my email address right there. There's my email address. If y'all want to write it down, Anti, just send me an email. Jan, send me an email. That's the easiest way to do it. So what's going on with y'all? Hunt ready? Y'all chasing turkeys or fishing or what y'all doing? Just punching the time clock. I hear you. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot too. Get up in the morning, let the new puppy out, punch the time clock. You already did. All right. Let's see if I got it yet. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Oh, no. That's not how you do it. Let's see. Give me a minute, y'all. I'm trying to figure this thing out. You should be getting it. Saw some fried apple pies at the store today. Made me think of you. No turkey hunting this year. Putting in crap loads of overtime since early February. I got you. Yeah, they shut our overtime down. I can get a couple 3 hours in. I can sneak that in, but other than that, I can't get what I was getting. And that's all right. Local life, what's going on, brother? Man, I ain't seen you in a while. Glad you could come in. We need to get together and go drown some crickets, Bo. I'm about ready to catch some red breast. I've 75 hours a week here. Holy crap. Well, you ain't got time for nothing but a few hours of sleep and work. Local, I'm ready to go drown some crickets, run a beetle spin somewhere, man. I want to catch some red breast. I want to catch some fish. Give me a holler, man. We got to go do it. I don't care. I don't care if I'm sitting on a creek bank. If y'all ain't seen Local Life, I'm gonna tell you right now, he's got a great channel, guys. He got a great channel. The boy knows he can catch a fish on the river. Holy cow. Been busy working, buddy, just starting to fish. I got too many hours to make you an old man, I promise. Yes, it will. I mean, I'm only 26, right? Yep. I hadn't even been yet. I hadn't even been fishing yet. That's how busy I've been. And now that I got this new pup, it's I got a new one that's wearable. Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing the. Got to refuel the nuclear plants. Yeah, I got you. But I'm gonna go with this color right here because it's kind of, it's neutral. I like it. But in the future, I may go with a camo pattern of some sort. I know that I'm going to get one done for my favorite camo pattern. If nothing else, at least that'll be for me. Even if I have to send him the hats to do it, which I don't mind. I'll buy them and then send them to him. But hey, man, not a problem, brother. I mean, listen, you come into my channel and you've got a YouTube channel, I'm going to shout you out, especially for the outdoors community. Definitely going to shout you out. Color match the natural. Yeah, exactly. I am going to get natural gear. I'm going to order some hats and I'm going to send, hopefully he'll do it and I'm going to send it to him. If nothing else, but for me, for me to wear when I'm hunting. So, but yeah, brother, it's not a problem. If you've got an outdoor channel and you're on my live streams, we're going to get you shouted out. I want people to go see you. I want us all to grow because that's how we do things. That's how the community works. And on top of that, you're from South Carolina. I mean, come on, there's a handful of us here, and nobody. We gotta get together, man. We all got to get together and have some kind of South Carolina rendezvous or something. But I got a new puppy. For those of you who haven't heard, got a German wire hair pointer. She was up here a little while ago, but I think she's tired and wants to go back to sleep. You're a stone's throw away from 1K. All right, we got to get you up there. Well, I don't have them right now, Anti. I mean, I have not. They haven't gotten to me yet. So as soon as I get them, and we're gonna have a, everybody's gonna know. But as soon as I get them, the guy sent me those pictures of several different samples of what I want, of the different style hats. I picked this style hat, and he is out of them right now. He doesn't have them in stock. And so he's got to order some more. He said he can get them. It's not a problem. So once he gets them, I've ordered some, and I do not. And I mean, to tell you this for everybody to understand, I don't like taking people's money until I get the product in my hand and I can ship it out. So I'm going to wait, as far as, and then that's what I'm going to do. But I promise you, when I get that box in and it's sitting here on the floor, y'all will know about it. Oh man, I do too. I met two great guys today. Oh, no, I don't have any. Those were all pictures that he sent to me, man. Every one of them. But I promise you, as soon as I get them in my hand, I'm gonna let you guys know. I met two great guys today, David and Hunter Coker. Met them. I met David a couple nights ago at the Dollar General. He scared the snot out of me because he yelled my name out as in Daddy Duck, and here I am paddling through the parking lot at Dollar General. I didn't know whether to turn around and run or what, but anyway, we got to talking, and he told me his son wanted to meet me. So when I got off work today, I ran over there and talked to him. Talked to them for about, I don't know, 30, 45 minutes, and get back here. Yeah, if I had them, dude, I'd sell them in a heartbeat. But anyway, but they are on the way. Get them in before the end of July so I can be the official Daddy Duck 365 pro diver at the Delta Waterfowl Expo, bound to get some attention. Yeah, I will definitely have them. As soon as he gets the hats in, I already told him how many to order, how many I wanted, and as soon as he gets the blanks in, he's gonna get them to me. Oh, I will, Anti. I'm not gonna promise anybody anything until I got it in my hand. But that'll be I guarantee you to get some attention. I'd like to go to that expo. I just don't know if I can be able to make it. I mean, it's hard enough. I mean, I'm not making anything here. I can guarantee you that. But I'd love to go to that expo and spend a few days down there. I think that would be it would be awesome. I don't know if Jan, if you ever speaking of Delta, and nobody would ever tell me the guy's name, but I did a video a couple years ago, I guess, called "Has the Migration Changed?" And it was one comment that stood out among all of the comments I got on that. Was somebody actually said that they showed this video to a Delta waterfowl biologist, and after the video was over, the guy looked at him and says, "That guy is spot on." Sweet Pea said, "What's going on?" Well, I appreciate you coming in. I do appreciate you coming in. Just do me a favor, hit that thumbs up down on the bottom, be on your left, little thumbs up button for me. I'd appreciate that. That helps me out. You can only hit it once. It's not like the other app. You can only hit it once. That's good. Great people, great times. Just spend way too much money. Yeah, I know I would. Listen. When I went to the Sportsman's Classic, the only thing I had in my back pocket was a few dollars in cash to get me something to eat, a drink, and to get in and parking, and that was it. I left the rest of my wallet at the house. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I'll check it out in a little bit. All right. Good night, Greg. I appreciate you coming in, man. You take care. Thanks, Sweet Pea. Yeah, if you hit it twice, it'll change it to a thumbs down. This ain't a tap a lot. Oh. Yeah, just before coming in to this live, I happened to catch a live. I tell you, that was the craziest live I'd ever seen. It was on TikTok. I ain't gonna lie. I was over there. I was watching, and Sweet Pea was on it, and they had hand puppets. I about lost my mind. I was over here laughing so hard. It was a good thing that they didn't ask me to come up on panel, because I was laughing too hard. That was the funniest thing I'd ever seen. In my warped sense of humor. Yeah, I'm trying to, Jan, I'm actually trying to get the local chapter here for Delta to TikTok the Chinese were watching. I don't care. I was actually trying to get them to give me a heads up if they do a project here so I can get video. Just get some video of them doing this stuff to help promote. I mean, Delta really doesn't need any help promoting. I mean, they have a great media outlet, but I still want to be it's my way of my contribution, so to speak. And it helps me out, helps them out, helps me out, helps everybody out. Let's just face that too. But if they're doing some wood duck boxes or mallard nesting platforms or anything like that. So I've been talking to them off and on, trying to figure out a day or something we can all do this, a weekend or whatever. I think it would help. I like Delta. I really do. I like the research side of what they do. I try to help them out as much as I can. Well, we were talking earlier. I don't know if Living MN is still here or not. He may have left. I don't know. But this is the third snowiest year in Minnesota history, from what he said. And with that in mind, I mean, holy cow. If they're saying they're going to be in the 70s next week, with all that snow melt and ice melt and making all these potholes, these ducks may have a chance. They may have a chance to come back, and we may see that million mark that Delta's after. And we might, because these ducks, if they get the chance, if they got good hatches, they can have a chance of having 3 hatches, if not more. And some species may have more. I know that here, it's a YouTube channel. I think it's just called Wood Duck. I think that's the name of it. But they actually have a camera in a wood duck nesting box. And I've been watching it for the past 2 years. And several times throughout the year, that hen will come back and lay a clutch of eggs. So I know it's working. You just know that it's working. So, if she can have 2 or 3 clutches, I know that they can have them up north. Yeah, some chapters welcome it more than others. Yeah. I don't need to sit there and video everybody. I know that some people don't want to be in the limelight, and that's fine. But I do like to give them the attention they deserve. But going back to the snow and the ice that's up north, I mean, they've had a cold year. It's been a lot of snow, a lot of ice. Potholes should be they should be everywhere. He was saying that Living MN earlier was saying that he thinks there's close to 1 million birds on the Mississippi River right close to his house right now already. Got geese, ducks, swans all stacking up on the ice right now. Man, I'd love to get, I would love to. I'd love to see that number just skyrocket, and we need it. I mean, we've gone several years now with low nesting results. We need a break. We definitely need a break. As long as you keep the squirrels out, you had excellent results in the wood duck boxes. Awesome. I got to get back into that. I used to be hot and heavy into it a while back, and this new job I've taken, it's taken a lot of my time, and I really need to get back into getting a handful of boxes and going out and setting them, or going and repair some boxes. It just needs to get done. Good Lord of mercy. Where are we at now? Oh, Anti fell in the rabbit hole again. You got to take the blue pill, man. Yeah, the mallard nesting tubes. We used to have a organization here in South Carolina, and every year the guys would get together and build hundreds of nesting platforms, the tubes, and they call them the mallard hen houses, and they would send them up to Pennsylvania into the Great Lakes region, because that's where the majority of our mallards come from, our wild mallards come from. And yeah, that pup's still sleeping. I'm gonna try to get her in a second. Just give me a minute. Get her back. But they would send all these tubes up there, and one day they just quit doing it. I don't know what happened. But they would send it up to the Delta people. And they work. I mean, they work. Let me see if I can go get that puppy one more time before we leave. Someone in the yard or a bear, huh? You know what to carry. I'll be right back. I'm gonna see if I can get that pup again. Oh, all right, guys. Back by popular demand. There she is. Baroness Von Bougie. Yeah. You good girl. See? Your people want to see you. Jeremy Albritton, what's going on? What's going on, brother? Yeah. Back by popular demand. Everybody just wanted to see you. They don't want to see me. They want to see you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. She is, Bo. She's a handful, too. I'm going to tell you right now. We call her Bougie. And she's feisty. She will talk back to you. She gets upset, boy. She'll talk back at you quick. She was asleep when I just woke her up again. She's a little dazed and confused. We went for a truck ride today. She was trying to crawl on top of my head, and then finally she got up in my lap, and I'm trying to drive and whatnot. But she's something else. She's gonna be my new buddy. Look at them feet. You gotta look at them feet. Them feet are huge. Look at them things. She got the biggest feet. But in case you don't know, for those of y'all that don't, she is a German wire-haired pointer. And they make very good duck dogs. I wouldn't have gotten her. But we're gonna cross train her, and she's gonna be trained to, of course, to retrieve ducks, but I am gonna try to cross train her for upland birds, quail, such kind of thing. Oh yeah, John. Yeah. Jam, right now I'm doing a lot of just little short stuff in the backyard. Once I get her, she wants to get down. Once I get her, and she goes waddling back. She's going back to the other room. Once I get her with the basic obedience, sit, he'll come, stay, then is when really the training videos will start coming out. But I got to get her to that point because, there's no sense in sitting there for getting a two second video. So once I get her to that point, sit, he'll come, stay, and place. Those are the ones that I'm working on. We started yesterday. Literally started yesterday. I did 3 training sessions. They probably were 3 to 5 minutes long, and then I cut her loose and let her do her thing. So yesterday was her first time, and I had her on a short leash, and she doesn't like the leash. She sees it and she will run, which is funny. But we're starting it. We're going ahead and starting it. I'm getting her accustomed to, truck rides, being in the backyard, the front yard. I go in the front yard a lot with her so that I can, hopefully there's, I live in a neighborhood. So if there's people walking, then she'll get to see other people and get to socialize. That kind of thing. I've put a few things out, Jan, on YouTube. I know a lot of people don't like TikTok, and I got it. I'm there. I'm basically at TikTok to help promote my videos here. If somebody sees it, they may come over here and watch this. It's all for branding for me, trying to brand my name. But and I've met some really cool people. Sweet Pea's one of them. She was in here. I don't know if she's still here or not, but she's one of them. There's a couple of others that I've met that are just really cool people. I like hanging out with them, talking with them, laughing at their videos, that kind of stuff. But so I'm in that socializing and getting familiar with her surroundings. We've only had her for a week. So there's a lot of stuff we got to get through first. Potty training is another one. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have don't forget Bougie beer. Give Bougie a duck chewy. She does have a deer antler that she likes, a little piece of a deer antler, and we have a little Snoopy doll looking thing, and she really likes it. She likes it a lot. I've got a crate in here for when I'm here in the office, so she can go in there and lay down. But right now, she's in the other bedroom with the other dogs. I don't know yet, Scab. I'm going to break her in like I have broken all my other dogs with loud noises. I'm just going to stand away and make a loud noise off at the back, let them hear noises. I got her in here. I started feeding her in the kitchen, and then I've decided I'm not going to do that because she wants to go to the other dog's food. The other dogs want to go to her food. So I bring her food in here, and I got it over here in the corner, and right beside her food bowl is one of my shotguns. Just leaned up against the wall, and her food bowl is right there. So she'll get used to that. She'll get used to that smell. So that'll help. And then, like I said, I'm going to socialize, what I call socialized training, for the next month and kind of ease her into sit, he'll come stay in place. Right now, it's just sit and hear. I don't care how she sits right now. I don't care if she tries to run past me. None of that right now. Is just starting to get the verbalization going. In about a month, we're going to really start getting a little more in depth with it. And then in a couple of months, I plan on taking her out. I got a buddy of mine has wide open field, and I'm gonna have him sit off at the way in the back, possibly shoot, and let her start hearing that noise. Gradually bring it in closer. I do have a starter pistol in my bag, in the training bag. So I mean, it's just I don't know about clap sticks. I've never used clap sticks before. I know the how to do it and the application of it. I've just never done them before. I'm gonna hopefully. I do have a dummy shooter. I do have one of those, and that'll come later. That will come way later. Probably, months down the road. And I do plan on hunting her on small hunts this year. Warm weather or cool weather. And I'll be putting my gun in, I'll be hanging my gun up. I'll be concentrating solely on her while everybody else shoots. And she will not be allowed to go after ducks until, I'm ready. That's why I'm hanging my gun up. Yeah, I've heard that, Jan. I've heard, using those 22s can be, it's just a really high pitch. That's why we're going to start off at a distance and then bring it in closer. I do have a starter pistol, and usually when I was training my other labs and using the starter pistol, I would turn away from them, and not over their heads, but actually turn away. Yeah, it has been. Why did I decide on a female? Hang on one second. I gotta look at this text. Okay. Just real quick, guys. Some of y'all, you've heard me talk about my dad. He's in the hospital right now. It's serious, but not serious. They think he may have a bad case of shingles. And I mean, he is 78 years old. So if you can keep him in your prayers, I'd greatly appreciate it. That's what that text was about. They've got him triaged, thinking he may have shingles, and he's at the hospital right now. Why did I decide on a female? Very simple. They are so much easier to train, and I've always had females. The girls have always been special in my heart. I've only had one male, and it was a black lab. Great dog. It turned out to be a great dog, but he was just hard-headed and wanted to do things his way instead of my way. And we butted heads a lot. But, I mean, he turned out to be a great dog. But all the females I've ever owned have always been great. And you never know how your dog is going to turn out later. And I may want to breed her later on down the road. I don't know yet. I'm not a breeder. I don't claim to be one. But, if she turns out to be a great dog, I might be able to get some pups off of her. So it's kind of a, but I've always had the girls have always been special in my heart. That's good. I'll take mine along. Fire cripples and just call, work the young dog. Yeah. When I was younger and hunted a lot by myself, I didn't have that luxury. If I wanted to kill, I had to, do it all at one time. But now I've got a pretty good group of guys that I hunt with, and, we can trade off. I want them to bring their dogs because I want her socialized with other dogs, and have her in that environment. I want her to know that she can't go after every one that that we knock down, and I gotta have hands on her in order to do that. And the only way to do that, don't tell anyone, but I think females are smarter. Yeah, there's a lot of truth in that, Mark. But I appreciate that, Jan. Thank you so much. Anti, thank you so much. But that's why I went with a female, because I think they're smarter, they're easier to train. They seem, in my opinion, my humble, non-professional bird dog trainer, that they are they just make better dogs. And I could have somebody come up in here right now yelling and screaming. That's not true. And okay, that's fine. It's just been my experience. Go stand in the corner right now. Oh, dude, yeah. And see, that was another, somebody, because if y'all followed me, and I know all of you have, I have said it over and over and over. I wanted a poodle. I wanted a standard hunting poodle. That was a dog that I wanted. I wanted that dog. However, I can't afford it. Every litter that I looked at, they wanted $5,000 or better. And I just can't afford that. I mean, I just cannot afford that price on that dog. As I was finally came to that realization, well, hey, Boosh, you coming back to visit? You coming back to visit? Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You know, when I started looking at other dogs, you know, we've always owned labs. We've always had a lab in this house. We got another one. We got one in the back bedroom right now, and we love our labs. So I started looking at other dogs because I wanted something different, guys. That was the whole idea, was to have something different, to show up at a boat ramp with something other than, you know, a lab. Here in the South, you can either show up with a Labrador Retriever or you're going to show up with a Boykin Spaniel. I mean, that's just what guys have. Oh, listen, she got the bling collar, man. She's blingy. But I wanted something different. I wanted something special. I wanted something that when people, you know, saw me, that they said, "There's that crazy, you know, there's that crazy daddy duck again." You know, with that bearded dog. What do you got going on here? And she's gnawing my fingers, boys. This is gonna hurt here in a second. I mean, y'all can see that, right? She's got my thumb halfway down her throat. So I wanted something different. You know, I just wanted something different. And I started looking at the German short hair pointer. And yeah, there you are. Look at, yeah, everybody saying hey, say hey. So I started looking at the German short hair, and I started looking at the American Water Spaniel. And then a buddy of mine called me and said, hey, his uncle just had a litter of, you know, of German wire-haired pointers. And, you know, might want to take a look at it. You know, they're ready to go, you know. So I gave them a call and we went down there to look at them. And the price was right. And I went, okay, let's try this. Puppy teeth. Isn't that the truth? Puppy teeth, puppy breath. Oh, there we go. She's going to get on my beard or on my ear, one or the other. Oh, you want to get down? Okay. Yeah. So anyway, that was the reason. I mean, you know, I wanted something different. And Bougie sporting a 23 spring line of Carolina floral camo. Oh man, yeah, I got to do something. Yeah, you're right. I got to get something special. Yeah, it's just something. But yeah, I think she's. I mean, you don't see them that much around here. You know, I've seen a lot of dogs and a lot of the boat ramps. You know, it's labs, Boykins. Those are your top two. I have seen Chesapeakes. Don't get me wrong. I got friends of mine that own Chesapeakes. But you don't see them as much. Every now and then you'll see a golden retriever. You're starting to see a lot of the Labradoodles and you know, the designer dogs. I don't really. I'm not too fond of them right now. And now we all get the soundbite of Daddy Duck and all the baby talking. You got that right. Hey, I'll talk to her, man. She talks back sometimes. But yeah, that's what you see around here. You don't see poodles. You don't see. In all my years, I've seen two poodles in the field. One in Arkansas and one here in South Carolina. And And I know another, I take it back, it's 3. I haven't seen the dog in the field. I've seen videos of the dog. Exactly, Scab. It's just like the WTF, man. I mean, just what the, that just that look you're going to get from some people. But you don't. I've seen German short hairs in a dove field, and I've seen them hunting quail, and I've seen the wire hair hunting quail and pheasants and stuff like that. But you never see them in a duck blind. I mean, at least I haven't. I've never seen them. Uncle Si Poodle. Yeah, well, I'm talking about dogs that I've actually met. The one that I've seen videos of him working. I actually met that dog at the Sportsman's Classic. I think his name is oh shoot. What's that dog's name? Hold on a second. He's got his own Instagram page. I can't remember his name now. Well, a white poodle. White Trash Captain. That's the name of the dog. So, I just want that WTF moment. You know what I'm saying? Just like Scab said, just to have something that's different than what other people have. I mean, come on. I mean, I hunt with an A5 16 gauge. I mean, how many guys hunt with an A5, a Belgium A5 16 gauge? You may know 1 or 2. I'm one of them. There's just not that many people that hunt with them. So I just wanted that something different. This is it right here. German wire hair pointer, bred from multiple use birds. That includes ducks. This is the one I've got. This is exactly the one, because mom and dad both hunt. They're primarily bird hunters, which when I say birds, I mean quail. But they have had them in a duck blind. So, they've taken they got a little beaver pond behind their house. They go shoot summer ducks every now and then. Yeah, I didn't even know they have stopped breeding. I didn't know. I'll be honest, I don't know. But yeah, that was it. I think the American Water Spaniel looked pretty cool. They're a pretty cool looking dog. They're like an overgrown boykin. I got a breeder right down the road. He just didn't have any pups and weren't going to have any pups soon. And y'all know that after Miss Gracie died last year, we'll be coming up on a year here shortly. This is one of the first times I didn't have a dog to hunt with, and I needed to have a pup in my life. The douche Strathar, yeah. Yeah, they make I'm thinking that the German wire hair, and I could be wrong on this, but if memory serves me correctly, they came up with the German wire hair from the griffin, the pointing griffin. I think the one you're talking about, Scab, and the poodle hound, which is another pointing, kind of like a poodle, variation of a poodle. I think but I could be wrong on that. I can't remember. But, you know, I'm not going to master train her. I'm not, you know, unless she starts exceeding what I can do, I won't send her to a trainer. I will do everything myself. The only thing that I will probably need help with, because, you know, a man's got to know his limitations. I mean, you just got to know your limitations are. And that is force fetching for me. I have a very hard time force fetching a dog. It's just one of those deals. I just have a hard time with it. Luckily, all of the dogs that I have owned, I never had to do that. I've never had to force fetch a dog. I helped a guy one time with his, and I was terrible at it. And he didn't know what he was doing, and I certainly didn't know what I was doing. So if I have to force fetch her, I'll probably send her off to get that done. But I'm hoping I don't have to. Again, I'm gonna try. Hopefully, if I can get the birds and stuff that I need, I'm gonna work her on pointing as well. Yeah, I don't know about her. Her bloodline is not master hunter quality. I mean, she is registered. She is AKC registered. But I just don't think her bloodline is that. The guy that owns her mom and dad, he's just a old country bird hunter. I mean, that's what he does, and that's all he's ever done. He's never trialed his dogs. I have no intentions of trialing her. And like I said, unless she starts exceeding my expectations of what I want her to do, which is basically sit on a stand, I shoot, I send her, she retrieves, she comes back, bird to hand. If she starts doing things other than that I think is worthy, then I may send her to a trainer just so I can get her in a field trial. All right, Mark, take care of yourself. Thank you for coming, buddy. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up before you leave. I know you already have, but I always say it. But I do plan on hunting her. Like I said, taking her to the field this year. I will probably take her to a dove field. I know some guys that are really good shots. So I'm probably just going to leave my gun at home and take her to the field and see if we can't find birds. As a pup, I know she will be young. I understand that. But I want to get her used to that kind of stuff. The only way to do it is they got to get out there and do it and just leave the gun at home. I do plan on duck hunting with her in the early season. If she does well, I will hunt with her. Again, leaving the gun in the tree or leaving it in the truck or whatever, but working the dog is my main focus this year. All right, we're down to 4 people. We got about 11 minutes left. They're falling fast there, boss. Check out Mike Harris, Versatile Hunter. Okay. I will do that. So, Sam, if you're still in here tonight, sound off. Let me know you're here. Let me see who all's here tonight. I know Scab's here. Mark J is headed to bed. He's on YouTube. Okay. So if you're still here, I'm showing 5 people here. If you're still here, sound off so I know who's here. 6 people in here. Sound off. Just tell me that you're here. It's not a hard thing to do. It just says, I'm here. But I do plan on a lot of videos with her, a lot of pictures. The other channel is the Versatile. Okay, got you. All right, 2 channels, Mike Harris and another channel is the Versatile. I got you. I got you. I am considering getting a small chicken coop and off the ground chicken coop, and maybe getting a few pigeons in there for her to help with the training. I haven't quite got there yet, but we're considering it. I think it'd be kind of neat. I will say that I wish I had even thought about even videoing it, even with my phone. But earlier today, I let them outside for their potty breaks and whatnot, and she was over at the back of the fence, and she had her head cocked to the side looking down, and her little foot started coming off the ground, like she was in some kind of comical point. And I saw something laying on the ground, and I walked over to it, and it was a dead dove that I'm figuring that a cat had gotten and killed it and hadn't quite finished it. And she was over there, a little comical head just kind of turned sideways, ears perked up, and her little foot kind of came off the ground a little bit. So I know she's got it in her. So, I mean, she's got it in her. She just needs a little nudge. But we'll have fun. We're going to have fun. We're going to, like I said, duck hunt with her, get in some of the bogs and go after woodcock and doves and run around the field for quail. I got a few places that hold a few birds. I might be able to get her on that. So, a lot of work. Just wait till she points a snake. Yeah, I know. You saw the video I did on the copperhead, didn't you? Man, I came so close to stepping on that snake. I was really surprised that snake didn't move. And it wasn't cold outside at all. But I mean, I was close. I was closer than I wanted to be when I finally saw him. That thing, ooh. Tops of my calves were itching the rest of the day. Man. All right. What else, guys? We got a few more minutes left. Let's end this on a great note tonight. I got a video I'm hoping to drop Wednesday. It will be, I don't want to give too much, but I can tell you this is going to be the most unusual duck call you've ever seen in your entire life. By far. I had never seen anything like it until I saw it, and I got it just because how unusual it looks. Oh, that's good. It was just a black racer. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get my dog snake bit. I've seen dogs that got bit, and that's a hurting thing. I've seen them swell. Saw one get hit by a cottonmouth one time, and half its face had to be removed. Dog lived, but half his face, they had to cut it. And of course, down here, I got to worry about the alligators. So, you found pieces of them? She gets them from the trail and whips them. She gets them by the tail. And okay. But these dogs, these German Wirehairs, they are a very versatile dog. Some people use them strictly for bird hunting. Some use them dual for not just bird hunting, but doves, ducks, and even small game. Running rabbits and stuff. So they're a very versatile hunter. She's gonna be mainly a duck dog, and we can get her trained into pointing. That'll be great. That'll be down the road, but that'll be something to look at a little bit later. But right now, I want to get her worked up for sitting in the boat with me. But all righty. What else? We got a few minutes. We got a couple minutes left, guys. Anything else? Have I ever mentioned I hate snakes? Yeah, a couple times. Just a few. I've heard you mention it just a few times. I don't hate them, and I'm not afraid of them, but they don't last long around me. Just being honest. I've been popped once. Thank goodness I was wearing. I actually had chaps on that day. I actually had snake chaps on, and I got popped once wearing snake chaps. And even with wearing the chaps, that is a heck of a punch. I don't know if any of y'all ever been popped. That is a heck of a punch. And well, like I said, I'm not afraid of them. I don't want to step on them. I don't want to get bit. I did see the green cottonmouth. That was a while back, though. I haven't seen it in a while. All righty. Well, guys, we are going on 2 hours here. I thank everybody for coming in. As soon as I get these new hats in, we'll have a live stream, let people know that I've got them. But I am getting some hats in. It's a very limited run this time, It's just to kind of see how it goes, that kind of thing. So be prepared for that. I know that I'll probably keep some to keep in my truck, but let's see what happens with it. I think they're a nice looking hat. Once I get them, I'll let you know all the other details later once I get them in. I do have a video dropping again. Hopefully it'll drop Wednesday. I got to do some more editing on it. About the most unusual duck call you have ever seen in your life. So that'll be coming out, and then hopefully, God willing, River don't rise. I am going to go sit in the turkey woods this weekend and see what I can do with them. And I'm still working on some new cooking videos for the duck blind. So be looking for those as well. Again, you can find me. I know a lot of people in here don't really care for it, but I am on TikTok now. So I'm dropping videos there. I'm dropping videos on Instagram. I'm dropping videos on YouTube. I'm doing Facebook Reels, and everything you can get is on Daddy Duck 365. All you just go type that in, and you can find me anywhere. Anyway, guys, I appreciate y'all coming in tonight. Had a great conversation with y'all. Y'all got to see Miss Bougie, which I'm happy about. I meant to show her last Monday, but I got sick as a dog, and I just wanted to go back to bed. So anyway, again, I appreciate all y'all coming in. Y'all have a great night, and we will see y'all later. Y'all take care. See y'all next time.